Let the truth talk to 'em. Let the truth talk to 'em. Let the truth talk to 'em. Talk. Let the truth talk to 'em. Let the truth talk to 'em. Let the truth talk to 'em. Talk. Let the truth talk to 'em. Let the truth talk to 'em. Let the truth talk to 'em. Talk.
If you wonder where Brand Nubians went, where Poor Righteous Teachers went, where Public Enemy went, where KRS-One went, and all sorts of groups like that was talking, even Queen Latifah and Moni Love and those, you know what I'm saying? It's a back door.
Yeah, anything that was harmless, fun rap, you know, anything that had a message in it had to go.
Yeah, that's why if you even notice though,
we talk about that all the time.
Even be brief with it, you know what I'm saying? Those charms that came out like maybe in 1988, 89, the African charms, those they lasted for about 2 years and they disappeared real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. Now, after reading all this, you know, it actually made me feel a few different ways. The first emotion I felt was shocked, because I was definitely taken back by this, just knowing the level of evil that's involved by even thinking of a plan like this. You know what I'm saying? The second emotion I felt was anger. Anger because it's not enough for them to exploit our culture and make all the money off of it. Mm-hmm. Because let's keep it real, the industry has never been favorable towards the artists. Never. But they're going to go beyond the artists to get the artist to influence and lure in the consumer, which they knew at the time were mainly minorities.
Yep.
In other words, keep promoting gangster rap so that the youngsters will be influenced by them, which in turn will incite them to want to act like them, and it's a very good chance they'll end up in their prison.
Yeah.
So they're getting paid twice. They're getting paid from the artists they signing, and then they're getting paid from the people that these artists influence that goes to prison trying to be like these artists.
Yeah.
So they making a killing.
A killing.
They're using the music business to promote their private prison business.
My man is right there talking that right. 1988, a man named Tom Beasley, man. That's the co-founder of the corrections for Corporation of America. That's the CCA. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my French. I'm reading this thing right there real quick. It's the CCA. So in 1988, he founded that, and this is in straight concert with the same thing. So it's like the music business. You do what you do on your side. And over here with the correction facilities, we're going to do on this side because, and now in 1970, there was 500 prisons. You know what I'm saying? Only 500 prisons in the United States. To this day, there's 1,700 prisons right now. That means big business. I'm talking about that done flippled over. You know what I'm saying? If flippled over is a word. Because they're making a lot of money off of these things per inmate. You know what I'm saying? So getting with the same thing of the music, it all went hand in hand, and we just partying at the same time.
So us as the artists is the tool they use.
Yeah.
The music is the bait. Yep. And the young consumers are the prey. It's a cold game.
Cold game, bro.
Cold game. Then I felt sad. Sad because everything we seem to try to create, we always seem to give it away. We're always being tricked and deceived into believing that they have our best interests at hand when clearly they never have and they never will. They never will have our best interests at hand. It's blow after blow after blow after blow. And they can't even get up.
Yeah.
They always find some kind of way to scheme, take, and just make sure we stay in our prospective places.
Even look how they flip it even right now. Like right now what we saying to a young dude that's a young rapper, he would, the way it's set up, it would look for him to hate us because it's like, what you trying to stop my business for? Of making the money. You know what I'm saying? An underprivileged dude that never had nothing and he trying to get some snaps, but he just doing this thing off of ignorance, and they know that. So it's dudes like us that be trying to say something like this, and they'll have the rapper dude looking at us like we the fool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to rain on his parade when we ain't trying to do nothing like that. We trying to tell y'all, look here. They making $1.7 billion a year on this private prison system. Out of the 2.2 million people that's incarcerated, you know what I'm saying, in the United States, and by the way, United States got more people incarcerated than anybody in the world. Mm-hmm. Out of those 2.2 million, 20%, you know what I'm saying, that's us here. They got us caged up.
Man, you know, some of these things we've known just by being eyewitnesses, you know, from the decline, like we just talking about, from the decline of politically conscious rappers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or anything positive just don't sell these days, and they're the reason. It's not because the music is not good or these artists done got too old or they done all of a sudden forgot how to rap.
Yeah.
You know, it's because they want to push their agenda again. You know what I'm saying? It goes back to that agenda. They want to push their agenda. We mention it all the time. And the reason they're trying to keep it a young man's game, as they say, is because they want to manipulate the young artists.
Right.
Give them money, keep them quiet. Whereas the older generation, you know, we used to be like that, but the difference is we've grown up. We've gotten wise.
Yep.
We've studied, you know what I'm saying? And we're not going for that old bullshit y'all used to tell us, you know what I'm saying? You know, and we not thinking young like how we used to think, you know, like Notorious and just belling without a purpose. No, we stopping and we thinking now. But see, that's a problem because that doesn't sell. So you're now officially washed up, but not really, but in their eyes you are because you're not pushing their agenda.
Exactly, bro.
That's exactly what it is. You know, bro, I know plenty of rappers from my era. And even some before me that can still hang with a lot of these rappers out today. Facts.
Yeah, for sure.
Facts. And in my opinion, probably they may be a little bit more creative because they'll have a message in their music and they'll still make you rock with them.
And a hell of a delivery, yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
but to promote these prisons, you got to have to promote anything. You got to have a commercial. The man Tom Beasley, you know what I'm saying, the co-founder of the Corporation for Prison Systems for America, you know what I'm saying. This is what he said. He said they asked him, how you gonna promote this? How you gonna commercialize the prison system? He said you do it like you do anything else, like you do real estate. You promote that like you do a hamburger franchise. You promote that like how you do a car corporation, anything like that. So that's just what the business did. Are we saying the people that go to prison don't deserve to go to prison if they did a crime? We're not saying that. What we're saying is when you start a business, now you're starting to look for customers. That's a whole nother thing.
You're looking for customers, and it's basically you're setting the system up so that they fail to be automatic customers.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like a trick bag that we never get out of.
What's that rate?
And it wasn't designed for us to get out of it.
What's that rate, Craig Jack? Tell them that rate that they said they got to have it's in the contract for them too, for the private prison system.
90. They have to have 90%. We gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. Now this is just another example to show that the powers that be are very, very far along in advance with their agenda. To the point to where it's completely out of our hands. I hate to say it, y'all, but we blew it. Once again, we blew it. We gave up our culture only to have it flipped around and used on us as a weapon to destroy our communities and influence the young minds of our young generation in a negative way.
Yeah.
We were so blinded we didn't even know it. They tricked us with the money and gave us all this stuff, and you know, a lot of people, you know, forgot about the struggle. But honestly, keeping it 100 though, because I know I just said, you know, they flipped it on us, but honestly, keeping it 100, you know, I heard, you know, like we wasn't the ones that glamorized the street life or selling drugs. We simply told our story, painting a picture of our struggles and where we came from and what we had to do just to be where we are today. The media glamorized it. They glamorized it. We were simply telling stories of struggle where we came from, and they turned it around and flipped it on us. That's how it all came about.
Let the truth talk to 'em. Let the truth talk to 'em. Let the truth talk to 'em. Talk. Let the truth talk to 'em. Let the truth talk to 'em. Let the truth talk to 'em. Talk. Let the truth talk to 'em.